I just did a job interview, and they made me shave my beard for the fucking interview. They made me shave my beard just to do the interview, P. If I don't get this job, bro, I swear to God, bro, I'm having YNs come up and they Swiss cheese in the hole. They Swiss cheese and everything, bro. All my YNs gonna Swiss cheese everything if I don't get this job, bro. Y'all done made me shave my beard off. It's cold as fuck in Atlanta.
Hey, Shalom, brother. Shalom. This is Brother Howard of GMS Toronto, coming back with another one. And the Caucasian never made you do shit, right? What the Caucasian did was exploit you, right? Let's look that word up. Now, this is the word
exploit,
and it means to make full use of and derive benefit from, right? That's all the Caucasian he does, right? He exploits you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans due to your lack of knowledge, right? It says, as a noun, a bold or daring feat. Exactly. Because for another man to look at another man to tell him that he has to shave his beard is what? Is a bold and daring feat. Because what is a beard? Now, this is from the AI overview. And what is a beard? A beard is a badge of manly dignity, is a symbol of manhood, such as a beard. In Western Asia, beards were considered a badge of dignity and were treated with great importance. Why? Because we used to rule that area as well. Yes, Western Asia. You so-called blacks used to rule Western Asia. Right? That's why the modern day Asians, they don't have beards. They don't carry beards. They don't really grow beards. So it can't be talking about them. Okay? Explanation. In the Bible, beards were a symbol of dignity and were treated with great importance. Right? That's why the mindset of this world will be changed, because the mindset of this world is a Roman mindset, is a Western mindset where you're supposed to have a smooth face. Okay? It says in the Bible, beards were the subject of oaths and could be a source of blessing or shame. Okay? Let's go back to this man. Right? So this man right now, he's in a shame aspect. Right? The fact that he had to cut his beard off for a job, he was shamed. He was shamed. Now this is This is 2 Samuel's chapter 10, verse 1. And it came to pass after this that the king of the children of Ammon died, and Hanun his son reigned in his stead. Then said King David, I will shew kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, as his father showed kindness unto me. And David sent to comfort him by the hand of his servants for his father. And David's servant came into the land of the children of Ammon, right, which is the modern day Japanese. And the princes of the children of Ammon said unto Hanun, their lord, thinkest thou that David doth honor thy father, that he hath sent comforters unto thee? Hath not David rather sent his servants unto thee to search the city and to spy it out and to overthrow it? Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards and cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks, and sent them away. When they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. Right? So this is how they looked, meaning that none of the children of Israel looked like this. All the men, including King David, they would have beards, right? But it said half. So obviously they had half and then half was gone, right? But this is how they looked. So this was a shame unto them, right? So this man is in his aspect of shame, and he was shamed by a job, by a corporation that does not give a shit about him. But the reason why our people, the reason why I started this lesson off with the word exploit, the reason why our people can be exploited is because our people have no power, right? We have no power. That's why people can tell us what to do and how to do it. They're not breaking any laws by telling us to shave our beards because you so-called black, when you're a so-called black person, it's not a part of your culture to keep a beard, right? Is it illegal for them to tell what do you call those people? A Punjab or a Sikh to shave their beard? Yes, it is. Is it illegal to tell a Sikh to take off his head wrap? Yes, it is. Why is it illegal? Because that is a part of their culture. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have no fucking culture. So what legal leg are you going to stand on, right? Our legal legs is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? And we stand on that to our parents, to our children, right? That's why the scripture says to put nothing above the Most High, right? Because as a man of the Lord, you would go, to this job, and this job will tell you, yo, you have to shave your beard, right? So you know what you would have to do? You would have to leave, because that goes against the law, statutes, and commandments, right? But this man, because he's lost, because he's destroyed for a lack of knowledge, he just went with the program. You got exploited. And as a man, you're never supposed to be exploited. You're never supposed to be exploited, not as a man, right? You as a man, you and another man, you can have a debate, or you and another man, you could have an exchange. You guys can come to an agreement. You can have a sit down. You went to a job interview, that's a sit down. Hey, I'm here to work. I feel like my skills are sufficient enough to help you forward your goals as a company, as a corporation. I feel like my skill sets can benefit you greatly, and this is what I would like in return. You people go to a job interview begging, like you're grateful. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for this job. No, motherfucker, you're bringing something that they want as well. And they're not even giving you the true value of what you're given. You're given blood, sweat, tears, years, and they're giving you fiat currency. And they're giving you fiat currency after you give blood, sweat, tears, and years. And they give you fiat currency. Fiat currency is not even fucking real. It's fake money. They just gave you monopoly fucking money for all the time that you put in, the blood, sweat, tears, and years. And they gave you fucking monopoly money. They gave you paper that you can fucking wipe your ass with after you just gave them blood, sweat, tears, and years. Some of you guys, you're on these jobs, you lose your wives, you lose your children because you don't get to spend time with them. You're always on the fucking job. Ask the police. Ask the police. Police officers, they put in time, man. A lot of times police officers are doing double shifts, right? They're doing crazy hours, right? Just for their wives to go and sleep around, right? So you put in your blood, sweat, tears, and years just for your wife to go and fuck somebody else and to get paid in fiat currency. So there's no need to go in front of these corporations like you're a beggar. You're not begging. You either have skill sets or you don't. Obviously, if you have no skills and you're going in front of a person based off of trust, right? Hey, trust me, right? Have trust in me that I can benefit your business. Then I can understand you begging. But if you're going in front of a company, corporation, a business, and you have certain skills that you have obtained through through study, through life, and you're able to benefit this company or this business or this corporation to where they're going to be able to make money, then you should not be begging. You should be doing something else. Now, this is the word negotiate, right? And this is the etymology, and it's a verb. And it says to communicate with another or others in search of mutual agreement. A back formation from negotiation, or else from Latin negotiatius, past participle are of negotiare, carry on business, do business. That's all I want to do with you. I want to do business with you, right? That's what this is about. It's about business, okay? It says from negotium, a business, employment, occupation, affair, public or private, right? Literally, lack of leisure, okay? So that's what this says. That's what you do. You negotiate. You people just sit there. There's no fucking negotiation. If there's no negotiation, that means there's no business being done. You're being what? Exploited.
All my niggas out there that's capable of growing a full beard, y'all know how I feel, bro. Whenever you get in a situation with a job, or, you know, even in a new relationship with a girl or something, she want, shave your beard, all that type of shit, man. Y'all.
The reason why the job and the woman are saying that is to see if they can control you. That's it. The job and the woman just represent control, right? They have power over you. You gave this job power because of money. You give the woman power because of pussy. Because really and truly, the woman's power is in manipulation as well. You're being manipulated. Most women are so good at manipulating. Well, they're taught to. No, I'm lying. The majority of women are not taught to manipulate. It's just something that's just very instinctive inside of them, right? Just like every animal has a power, right? Like a skunk. When a skunk is threatened, it sprays that thing, right? A lion roars. A dog barks. You don't have to teach a dog how to bark. They just know how to do certain things. Women, they know how to manipulate, right? If you have a daughter, right, which I do, so you know that that's just instinctive by a woman to manipulate. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just in their nature. Oh, daddy, this, that. And as soon as they turn that tone of manipulation on, it's easy for them to get what they want, especially from a man, right? Because you know that manipulation can turn from sweet to sour, because they can go from being very accommodating, daddy, I want this and this. And then you could say no, and that sweet can go from them crying, oh, well, you don't love me, or did it, they know how to use manipulation really well, just for you to just cave and just to be like, okay, holy, all right, here, have this, right? So he's talking about, a job or a woman. Well, guess what, man? You're supposed to be serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And as a man of the Lord, which he is an Israelite, right? A lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans think that to be a man of the Lord means to be, a Christian, means to be an Israelite. No, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have all signed a contract. We all are under a contract from the time we turn 12 years old to serve Yahweh, meaning to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. So that means we have all broken those laws. If you so-called men are out there, right, which this is a law that your parents break. If you're not circumcised, and if you weren't circumcised on the 8th day of your life, that means your parents broke that law, right? That's a law that your parents broke. But if you're an adult right now, right? And you're not circumcised, you better go get circumcised, right? These are things that you have to do, right? If you're a man and you're of the age of 12 and up, you have to grow your beard, right? There's certain laws, statutes, and commandments that we have to keep. And right now, he's looking ashamed, right? He shamed himself. And he shamed himself for a job that exploited him.
I know how I feel when you first shave your beard, bro. You just used to rocking your beard, bro. This shit just you feel naked out here, bro. And then it's
Exactly. That's exactly what you are. You're naked. Now, this is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 14, and it reads, "Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth," right? That's talking about your mind. "And having on the breastplate of righteousness," right? So, yes, you not having a beard represents you being naked, right? And not just naked on your face, but naked mentally and naked spiritually. And that's one of the worst ways that you could be naked. That's why the scripture says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." That's why that's a precept we can use for every single video. I always used to wonder, why is there certain precepts that have to be used over and over? Because I'm a type of person, I like to mix it up, right? That's just me. I like to mix it up. But there's certain things that have to be mixed almost every single lesson that you do. And one of the common themes of this truth, of the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is "my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." Because it always leads back to you having lack of knowledge or you being naked, like he just said. And this is where the lack of knowledge comes from. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. This is what you're lacking in your knowledge. "Ye shall not," right? Not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of your beard. That's known as a lineup, right? When you get a lineup, you are going against the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, right? Now, this is something that we've all done, but this is not something that we should do. Why? Because when you mar the corners of your head and your beard, you actually cut yourself, right? And that is actually a pagan practice. Cutting your flesh, right? Which is known as flagellation. When you flagellate yourself, that is a pagan practice. And that's not something that we should do. That's why when the barber is done, he sprays the alcohol and it burns. Why does it burn? Because your skin was cut. Now, this is from an article that's titled "Bleed for the Devil, Ritualized Self-Harm as Transgressive Practice in Contemporary Satanism and the Re-Enchantment of Late Modernity." Okay, let's scroll down. Article and journal. It says using ethnographic, which that just simply means just relating to the practices of different peoples, right? Cultures, ethnographic method combined with analysis of primary sources like mass media, appearances, song lyrics, which I agree, it's true. That's how they push these different wicked rituals, right? TV, movies, music. It says, and websites. The article examines ritualized self-injury in the black metal milieu, right? Which milieu is just, let's get that word. Hold on. Milieu. Let's define it. Define. This is the word.
Milieu.
It just means a person's social environment. That's what the word means. It says it is shown that this type of ascetic, which that word ascetic just means like a severe, like if you have severe discipline, like if you're a very disciplined person, but it can be in a religious way as well, right? To be very disciplined, sometimes very what's the word? Oh my gosh. You had people in the Bible that were like that. Very over the top. Oh my gosh, the word is right on top of my tongue. Oh my gosh, where they'll say that for us too. They'll be like, radical. They'll be like, oh, you're very radical. You're a radical. No, we're not. We're actually not radical at all. And when I say we, I'm talking about the brothers that are in this truth. We actually just go by the laws, statutes, and commandments. We actually teach that we are practicing or we are rehearsing the righteous acts. We're not telling you people that we're perfect. That would be a fucking lie, right? That would be a fucking lie. If any one of you watches my video and think that I'm perfect, well, I'm not. Go and look to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for perfection. Perfection doesn't come through this brother Ahawad. I'm brother Ahawad, and I am not perfect. I sin, right? I sin. So, right? It says that this type of ascetic mortification is no aberration in the history of religions, but diverges from older forms of Satanism. Self-injury functions in black metal Satanism as a symbol of transgression and virile bravado. Right? Brothers should know what that word bravado means, like, bravery, right? And as a means to display allegiance to the satanic cause by permanently marking the body, right? Permanently. That's why a lot of people get tattoos, right? And different things. That's why that the mark of the beast, right? Or the RFID, that's what it represents as well. I'm sorry to tell you, right? For you people that are going to get it, this is another reason why you should not get the mark of the beast. This is another reason why you should not get the MOTB. This is another reason why you should not get the RFID technology, man. That's going to be placed inside of your body. Because what does it read? Let's read it again. It says, as a symbol of transgression and of virile bravado, and as a means to display allegiance to the satanic cause by permanently marking the body. This is typically described by practitioners as a blood sacrifice to Satan. Hey, when I was growing up, I can't remember what grade I was in. Was that grade 6? Can't remember if it was grade 6 or grade 8. There were people in my school that used to cut their wrists, and I never used to understand. But now it makes sense when I learned about the occult, because a lot of those people, right, like growing up back in the days, used to have rockers, right? Like nowadays, I don't see too much of people like that. Like, they walk around with the tall black boots, wearing the all black, right? They used to have the spiky hair, right? They were known as rockers when I was growing up. We didn't fuck with them, right? We just knew that they were some satanic people. We don't fuck with them. They leave us alone. We leave them alone. But this is the type of shit that they would practice. They would slit their wrists. I used to wonder, why these people do that? A lot of these Edomites, or when I say Edomites, I mean a Caucasian, they were rich as hell. They grew up in good houses, mother and father, but they were always slitting their wrists. And we used to be like, why they do that shit? Like, we're here growing up in the ghetto. They're here growing up in the suburbs, right? And they're the ones slitting their wrists. Not understanding a lot of these people were practicing rituals, man. These are ritualistic practices. And like I just said, maybe I'll do a video linking also this article with the MOTB, man. Right? This is going to be a good article to link with the MOTB, because this is a ritual that you people are actually practicing, man. Straight up. Now, this is an image of flagellating yourself, right? Whipping yourself or cutting yourself, right? This is a wicked practice. This is actually a very pagan practice that people actually practice even up to today, right? And there's another time of flagellation that's coming up very soon, which is the Lupercalia. Right? When you go into the Lupercalia, you're going into the what do you people call it today? You call it the Valentine's Day, right? Now, this is from the AI overview, and it says flagellation has been used in a variety of rituals, including those in ancient cults, Christianity, and Shiite Islam, right? Who's some Shiite Islamists would be known as the Iranians. Iranians are Shiites. A lot of is it that Iraq? I think Iraq, but Iraq has Sunni and Shiite. But the Shiites practice this. It says the motivations and purposes of flagellations have varied widely. Ancient cults, Isis mysteries, right? Flagellation was a part of the initiation ceremonies in the cult of Isis, right? That's the mother goddess. And the mother goddess is worshipped even up to today. Artemis, right? That's the mother goddess as well. See, the Spartan cult of Artemis, which goes back to our people, because our people were the Spartans, right? The Lacedaemonians, Dionysian. Flagellation was practiced in the Dionysian cult. See, Lupercalia. Flagellation was practiced in the Roman festival of Lupercalia. Okay? So this is what we're doing, brothers. So we gotta understand why. Well, first of all, we don't have to understand nothing, right? If the Most High says not to do something, don't fucking do it. Yes, having the knowledge of why is a beautiful thing. That lets you know if you are a learned man, right? And you should be learned men, and you should be learned women as well as to why, right? But if the Most High says don't eat pork, we don't have to stick our tongue up a pig's ass, right? To learn that that's nasty. We don't have to eat shit to understand that we shouldn't eat shit. We just know not to eat shit, even though there are people in the world that do eat shit. And there is feces in the majority of the foods that we eat today. That's how wicked this world is, man. But I'm just saying, when the Most High says don't do something, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
It's cold. It's not safe for me to be walking around with a naked ass face in Atlanta, bro. And it's cold, bro. Like, I'm extra cold right now, my nigga. I'm in a...
The reason why it's not safe is because the Most High could kill us. Right? The Most High could kill us for breaking his law. As simple as it is, right? As simple as it is, the Most High could kill us. Most High could just say, you know what? Just kill this man. Now, this is Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5, and it reads, they shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cut-ins in their flesh. You see how that works? You see how they all fit together? Because the Heavenly Father knows to shave is going to end up cutting your flesh like a tattoo. That's why tattoos are not legal or not lawful according to the laws, statutes, and commandments, because you have to cut your flesh. I've done a couple lessons on tattoos. The tattoos even affect your immune system. Your immune system's defenses are down when you are actually getting a tattoo, and the poison actually enters into your bloodstream, man. That's how dangerous getting a tattoo is. Getting a tattoo is a very, very dangerous thing, man. Very, very dangerous thing. All right?
Nigga, I'm in a car. The heat, I just turned the car off and go in the stove. The heat was, it still feel the heat in the car. My face cold as fuck still, bro. I just ain't got used to this shit, bro. Nigga be walking around with a beard for years, and then you gotta shave it off with some little money, bro. Like, Trump, man.
And now you're blaming Donald Trump. Well, you had to shave your beard because of Donald Trump? Right? No, you didn't. You shaved your beard because you have no power, right? And because you're destroyed mentally, right? But yeah, I'm going to end the lesson off there. Our people are destroyed, man. And to be honest, there's no saving a lot of our people, because a lot of our people are what you know, or what is classified in the scriptures as the 2/3, which means, when I say that, it just literally means that they're going to die. It means that judgment has already been written for them. Right? So with that, I like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I like to say double honors unto the elders and elder apostles of GMS that rule well and that teach well, and to the brothers on the four corners of the earth doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Until next time, Kwam Yasharallah, and Abad Babal to this wicked